Corry, thank you for taking time with us off the Block blog. What are your emotions right now after going through 5 sets?
Yeah, what a match. Props to BYU for playing a phenomenal match. I think we gave a lot to that match, and it really just came down to 1 or 2 points right there at the end in the 5th set and kind of towards the end in the 4th set. But really proud of how our team played, the product we put on the floor. Yeah.
You guys were up 2-1 after 3. What did BYU do to pull that out?
I think it came down to fewer service errors, honestly, and it's just 1 or 2 points in every set that kind of, with the exception of the 2nd set, that kind of changed the course of the game and turned the tides towards BYU's favor. But overall, I think we're very pleased with how we played. Would have liked to come out of that with a win, but
they made a couple of substitutions. They brought in Andrew Lincoln on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, they brought in Cyrus to set and even Storm for some time with Gardine struggling.
Yeah.
Can you comment on how that was a struggle for you, or a challenge for you guys to adjust to?
Yeah, I think they just provided some different looks for BYU, and some of those guys that were subbed out were a little bit error prone towards the beginning of the match, and the guys who came in did a great job and committed fewer errors. So I think they definitely helped BYU. Yeah.
Let's talk about your side of the net. I was telling you off camera that one thing that I was impressed with was your team's ability to neutralize Gabi's serve. Everybody knows how fast and how powerful that serve is, and he didn't get an ace tonight. So what do you credit that to?
I think we did a good job against him in serve receive. We started the match out going to a 4-man serve receive, and even bringing George Human, who is traditionally a middle or an opposite, into serve receive just to try to pop the ball up to the 10-foot line and run pin to pin. But I think he made a couple errors here and there, but overall I think we did a pretty good job of trying to side out on some of his first serves.
One thing that I constantly harp on is teams having tons of service errors. You guys had over 30, and I stopped counting after that point.
Yeah.
What is Sam's philosophy on serving? Do you care about how many service errors, or is it more about just keeping the other team out of the system?
Yeah, it kind of depends guy to guy. Certain guys have green light, some have kind of more of a yellow light, but I think we want to be aggressive from the service line. That's kind of where volleyball is at in 2019. You got to be aggressive in serve and receive. So I think we were maybe a little bit too aggressive, and definitely kind of the altitude change here in BYU is a factor that plays into that. But can't make excuses. Just got to play a little bit better, and hopefully tomorrow against Hawaii we can commit a couple of fewer errors.
Let's talk about Dixon. He had another 20-plus kill performance. It seems something about being on the West Coast.
Yeah, I don't know. That kid has some intense, amazing physical gifts, and he obviously proved that he can use them tonight. He's one of my good friends. He's one of my roommates actually, and I think kind of night to night, it's just depending on how he's feeling. And tonight he was feeling great, obviously, and was making some great choices offensively. Had a nice couple of cut shots here and there throughout the match, but overall he just was very aggressive, very disciplined, and put on a great performance.
Obviously, there's a quick turnaround to tomorrow night, 4 o'clock local first serve.
Yep.
So what will you guys do tonight and early tomorrow?
I think tonight we're gonna get some dinner, ice up. Definitely, the 5 setter kind of took a toll on some bodies, but we're coming into this next match against Hawaii aggressive, just like we came into this BYU match. I think we kind of figured out some things that we want to do a little bit better for tomorrow throughout tonight's match, and I think tomorrow at serve and pass we'll get some reps and head into that match with an aggressive mindset, wanting to win.
Have you looked at any Hawaii film yet?
Yeah, definitely. And I've actually I've played with a lot of those guys through the USA pipeline throughout the years. So I'm excited to see them, and I know how talented of a team they are. They have some phenomenal players. So I think it'll be a great match, and I'm really looking forward to it.
And I don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but obviously the goal is to get to the NCAA tournament, and first step is to win the EIVA. So
Yeah.
can you just preview the conference for us the rest of the way?
Yeah, we head back to the East Coast and go on an away trip to George Mason, who's a phenomenal team, and then we come back to Princeton for 4 matches in a row that are at home. We're in a pretty good spot in the conference right now, but I think what this trip is for is for us to get better and find kind of those places where we can improve upon those nuances and subtleties. So I think we're heading back to the East Coast a little bit hungrier, and we want to win this conference. So that's the ultimate goal, and we just kind of have to take it one game at a time.
Well, thank you for taking time with us off the blog, and especially after a heartbreaking Cinco setter, and we wish you the best of luck the rest of the season.
Thank you very much.